Hasmonean tunnel, which has been opened underneath modern Jerusalem. This tunnel is the link between the past and the future. By excavating here, they've been able to reveal both the evidence of the past and prophecy for the future. So listen to Yaakov, who has a unique experience.
What I want you to show me, Yaakov, is this here. Can you describe what we're looking at?
Yes, I would like even to demonstrate something to touch. Look at the color on my finger. This is ash. But this ash has a great significance. It resembles really the destruction, and it's the same time of the destruction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem in the year 70 AD, when the temple was demolished after a bitter war against the Romans, which began after a series of, I would say, provocations on behalf of the Romans who desecrated the Temple Mount earlier, and that actually triggered the great uprising of the Jews, which led finally to the destruction of Jerusalem and the Second Temple. We are touching history. This is an example of how a pilgrim who comes to Jerusalem can touch the pages of the Bible, even smell it. And that's history, biblical history in its best. And we are down here below remains of many parts of Jerusalem which went through many destructions in its past history, even since then. And one of the meanings of the name Jerusalem, Yerushalem, it's the city of peace. We all pray for the peace of Jerusalem. I know that, and I do too. And it's really the most ironical name of all if we talk about Jerusalem's past history, if we relate a name like this to Jerusalem. But we are talking about actually the future of this city. And we hope we are in the process of this future not to see such layers like this any longer. Amen.
But this really, Yaakov, is, as I touch this dust, this blackened dust which shows on the camera, this is the remains of the fire that destroyed the city of Jerusalem in AD 70.
Absolutely.
This Hasmonean tunnel is a link. Here the stones literally cry out, not only about the past, but also about the future of Israel and the whole world. As we walk through and see the remains of the old stones of the wall which supported the temple, we can also see the stones of the actual temple itself, which were cast down in fulfillment of Christ's prophecy. This enormous stone that we're looking at is the largest foundation stone in the world, probably weighing 500 tons, as heavy as 2 jumbo jets. This is how it was in the time of Christ. We're standing on the same level that Jesus would have walked on 2,000 years ago, which is now probably 4 meters or more below the level of the present city. This is the nearest place we can come to the central part of the temple, called the Holy of Holies, into which only the high priest was allowed to enter once a year. This means that they have identified what they believe to be the original location of the temple itself on the area above us. This is very important because the new temple must be rebuilt on exactly the same site.